So, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. It's so amazing and exciting to be with every single one of you. As you all know, it's Trevor D'Silva here in Toronto, Canada. And I'm always super excited on this special day, Saturday, because Saturday is game day. Saturday is one of those days that it just starts the week in our business with Live Good, besides our family time as well, right? Because we all know life and work balance is always one of my top priorities. Family, God, of course, God, family, and then business. But Saturday mornings is always a wonderful start to the weekend for me, and I'm sure for a lot of you, because we usually have an open forum discussion and training here to share some words of wisdom and techniques and strategies to help you achieve your goals and your dreams. So today is a super special Saturday, as I called it. And the reason why, we've got a couple of things happening. We got a new team that just launched and joined our family of Live Good this past week. Okay, so we got a few of the leadership here that are just getting started. So they're super excited, and just want to welcome you all, leaders who you know who you are, from the entire Go Givers team here in Live Good. The second most important thing is I've got a special guest for you today. I've got a treat for you guys. Okay, for a lot of you guys probably know this incredible young, amazing gentleman, very successful with Live Good, and I brought him here more for the newcomers to kind of meet him all together as a team, right? And this amazing man, I mean, he's one of the reasons why I am successful and I stuck around with Live Good. And the reason being is this amazing man got started. He saw the vision, he got started like everybody does. And he referred somebody from his contacts to join Live Good with him. And that person shared Live Good with me. And guess what? The person that introduced me, my friend Mike in the US, introduced me and he disappeared. I couldn't reach him. But I was fortunate that I reached out to the person that introduced him, who happened to be the platinum when I joined Live Good. So he was already a platinum rank. And I reached out to this incredible man. I said, Curry, I want to talk to you. Is there any way you can spare me some time? And he said, sure. So we had a half an hour conversation. So that's when I really understood, and he shared with me the vision of what Ben Glinsky had with Live Good, because you got to understand the Live Good was just 2 months old last February. I had no idea, and I just thought, hey, but he reached out to me. He gave me the time, and that's what locked me in to work alongside with this incredible man that I think in a matter of like a month or 2 months later, he reached the diamond rank, and he's going to tell you a story as to why he got involved, how he got to platinum in 17 days, and I think diamond in 72 days. He's going to share with you his why he got started, and please help me welcome to the front of the room, like I like to call him, my mentor, my older brother, my younger brother, whatever. My reason for being in Live Good, diamond rank, and our team's diamond rank, Curry Russell. Sir, go ahead, all yours.
Trevor, thank you very much. And I can't appreciate you more, sir. You have actually trained me a lot, and I am very grateful for your knowledge of the industry, knowledge of the history, and you keep even feeding me great motivational and inspirational content that I just keep plugging into and keep trying to grow from you. So, guys, thanks for having me on your Saturday call. I am all Live Good. I mean, I am all Live Good. This has been the greatest year in my network marketing history. I've been involved in network marketing for 9 years, almost 10 years coming up this year. And I've had some successes. I've had some good successes, but the year before I found Live Good, I was going through a personal crisis, going through a divorce. So I kind of took a break from network marketing. I stepped away from other companies, other builds, and kind of distanced myself from all of it because I was trying to prevent giving my ex more money. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to just take a break. I'm going to just focus on my job, live. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to show you. Uh, can I flip my screen? Is it going to let me? Let's see. Why can't I flip my? There it is. Oh, that's not it. Um, it will. Oh, there it is. There's the button. So right outside my window is a camper. And if you guys can see that camper sitting in my yard, for 18 months, that was my home. I was literally living in a camper, um, trying trying to survive after a divorce, going through everything. And then last January, I clicked somebody's link. Just someone in my timeline, didn't even know them, saw this. As a matter of fact, I back up. December, I clicked this link. I pre-enrolled just to see what it was going to be because I love investigating companies. I love reading comp plans. I love all the green analytics of it all. I like knowing what's out there and being available to talk about it or review it or anything. So I was I was very aware of what Live Good was, but I missed it. Like I totally missed it. And I received a phone call January 13th from a guy who I had previously enrolled in another company. And he said, "Hey, have you seen Live Good?" This was January 13th. And I was like, I mean, I signed up for it, but I haven't enrolled. I haven't paid for it. And he goes, I've only put a few people in and I've already got a check. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So I actually went while I was on the phone talking to him, went to the securemyposition.com site from my email, joined as a month member, and literally, uh, and Trevor, your numbers were close. I hit platinum in 13 days. I hit diamond in 77. Now, the reason why it moved that fast for me is because I just kept it simple. Like I saw the match pay. The match pay in Live Good is the reason to build this compensation plan. To build this company is entirely fine. If you're going to do financially, if you want to make money, you're going to build that front line as wide and as fast as possible because of the stacking in the matrix. So here's how it worked for me because I'm an analytical person. When I saw the match pay, I missed all the second, third, fourth, and fifth level talk of the match pay. All I saw was a 50% match pay. So the compensation plan states that you can make up to $2,047.50 if nobody enrolls anybody just for the matrix filling in. In my brain, I was like, so if I'm going to get 50% of that, if I enroll 100 people who eventually get to that level, I'll make six figures a month in match pay. And I got to tell you, that turned me on real fast. Like I got real excited and I thought, I've never been in a company that had a match pay that was unlimited. And I'm going to test this out. I'm going to test this out as fast as possible. So I thought if I can put those first 100 people in as tight and as close to the top of my matrix, all the rest of the team is going to fill in and build those first 100 people up as fast as possible. And I got to tell you, it's working out real good. It's working out real good. So I've been in a year and we have approximately 23,000 people in the organization, a little over. Um, and we've got people making hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month just in matrix match pay, which means I earn 50% off of some of those. Then I earn 10% off of some of those. And then I earn 5% off some of those. And over the course of the year, just like I predicted, the match pay is the most profitable way we make money and live good. And my diamond pay is somewhere around $3,000 a month. My match pay is surpassing $9,000 a month. And it's just moving up and moving up and moving up. And I'm telling you right now that hitting platinum as fast as possible having that team of 100 personals, 500 in your team, I got to be honest. I'm gonna say something that I probably shouldn't say. It seems ridiculous. You hit literally getting 100 people to get a team of 500 in 13 days. I messaged over 1,000 people. I had somebody literally yesterday messaging me about a new program, something that's going to be one product and it's good for people and dogs and all. I'm like, what the crap are you talking about? And I looked back. I had messaged him January 17th, 4 days into this, and that dude missed a landmine. Like just so much growth. Missed all of that initial growth. And some of you in this team, you are literally in right before this next phase of growth because we're about to launch like 60 new products, kids stuff, household goods, all gummies, all the protein bars, new protein shakes. The content of what our membership is driving is going to just create member after member after member. And on top of that, we're about to launch eventually in the next, I'd say 6 months to a year, we're going to have a membership referral program. And I'll secretly say it's going to pay members for referring members. It's going to give them a bonus for referring members, and it will explode the growth of membership, which feeds the matrix, which feeds the match pays. Guys, there is no way, if I was in your shoes, that I would be hesitant to be moving. Like, build your front line as gigantic as possible, just as gigantic as possible, so that you will get more match pays on that front end and then help those people on your front end do simple duplication. And I will say, joining a company that had already had in place a lead generation page, autoresponders, tools, all the systems, the back office in a year and what we got 2 months. I've never missed a payment from the company. My products have been delivered. I've had great success with the Factor 4 and the multivitamin. I love taking those. I can't wait to try the protein bars. I can't wait till they have the whey chocolate product come out. But having access to products that I can afford or everybody can afford has just been hilarious. Like, because I used to do some dumb stuff. I used to sell products that had kits that were $3,000. Now I ask people to watch a video, spend $49. I make 25 off that instantly if they buy. And it's just one right after the other, one person right after the other. And I love that we've had that there's people in this organization, in my team, that they've personally sponsored over 1,000 people themselves. Like, it is wild what you can do here in Live Good. So I'm open to any questions, but I have since left the camper. Now own a 3-story building in downtown Pomeroy, Ohio, and I am living a very decent life and enjoying the profits of Live Good, enjoying helping my team members, enjoying building with Trevor and my other team leaders, and it's just a blast. So I'm so excited to be here, so excited to help everybody, and I'm always available for questions, and I'm just always happy to be here. So Trevor, I'm gonna kick it back to you unless you have some questions.
Yes, Curry, I just want to do a little Q&A just to help people to understand where you're coming from. So I hope you guys all got a very clear picture of this amazing, humble father, successful diamond today in Live Good from where he got started. And that's when I met Curry, when he was in this camper. Curry, a couple of things I want to ask you. What really helped you to go so fast when we did not even have much? This was January last year. I mean, why did you go all in, all out at that time. Not 15 months later like we are today, but 1 month later after joining Live Good. What did you see?
It it was absolutely the match pay numbers. Like when I saw the numbers, and I, as a goofy analytical person who I don't always want to be analytical, but when I saw the match pay numbers and saw what was possible long term, like I didn't see this as a fast cash grab. I saw this as the long term growth of this organization. I'm in my head, and I live in a world where what else do I have to do? Like what else do I got? And I just said I'm going to go as fast as possible, message everybody as fast as possible, and not live with any excuses.
Awesome, thank you. So personally, you personally sponsored how many again? Your personal direct frontline?
Now it's about 215, 220 some.
So you personally sponsored 215 people, and did you put your family in your first few levels like we know today?
I didn't. I actually totally didn't understand building this the right way. And I don't think many of us at that time did. I think we've all learned now how to do this the right way. At the beginning, I put my closest friends, my closest people that I've been building with it for years, a couple of them. Then I just started putting network marketers in as fast as possible to create mass duplication.
So basically, people like you, myself, and a lot of us missed that opportunity where we could position our families in the first couple of levels and then
Oh
build.
yeah.
So can you imagine if Curry Russell had his two kids on his first level and now 23,000 people under him and his kids? The same applies with me, right? We all know my story, but I just want to reinforce that fact as to why we are so kind of, we pour our heart about the structuring part of Live Good, because you never know, and we're going to talk about that in detail. Curry, out of your 200 odd people, how many teams within your 200 personal sponsored, how many teams are really creating momentum for you to now have a team of 23,000?
I've got about five people who have built more than, I think, about teams of over 1,000 people. And then I've got lots and lots and lots of people who are 50, 60, 70, teams, and they're just still picking up and still growing and figuring out what they're going to do. And um, I'm the kind of leader that doesn't come at you and ask you why you ain't building, or asking you why you ain't catching a vision. Or it's like I let people figure it out, and I'm there to help them as much as they possibly can. But I don't ever want to be a micromanager in a business. I want to make sure everybody is um, doing what they actually want to do and what they believe in. And for me, I'm just going to be always lead from the front and show people that I am always growing Live Good, always adding more people, always trying to answer questions, handle objections, and work with my leaders.
So I mean that's very important to understand, guys. Out of 200 and something odd frontline, there's about five teams that have exponentially grown. So that's the law of averages again. And Curry's like every single leader, right? We are all the same. You take one step, we take two. You take two steps, we take four. You take no step, we take no step. I mean, that goes without saying, right? And that's why, we all kind of are on the same page, and we understand, and we are here to serve. We are here to help, and we appreciate, people like you guys that are live on this Saturday morning or evening, wherever you are. Curry, what message before you leave? I know we've got to respect your time, and we appreciate you being here with us. What message would you like to share with every single one of us in our entire team about Live Good and where we're going? I mean, what is one or two tips that you'd like to share with them, like today?
One, don't get caught up in the products. I'm just going to be honest. Don't get caught up in trying to sell products. We don't sell products. We sell a membership to prices. Focus entirely on helping people discover that we have products that they want at prices they can afford. So focus on what it is that we actually sell and what it is that's actually going to make you money, which is selling the membership and helping people find that as fast as possible. With like Trevor said, in January, I think we had a grand total of like 10 products, maybe. I don't even know if it was 10. And when now we have about 40. We have about 40 products in the back office. And now we're about to launch a whole bunch more, and it'll probably bring us up to about 100 and some products in just the next probably 3 to 6 months. And it's just, while we have a great inventory of, or catalog, I'm sorry, I used the wrong word, catalog of products, we always have to look at this as like a Costco-esque business where we're not, Costco doesn't advertise products. They don't talk about the ingredients. They don't talk about the shapes and sizes and this and that. They talk about the prices to get the products through their membership. And the more you continue to focus on that, the more you keep it simple and let people look, we got a $9.95 membership to get access to these prices. We got a $9.95 membership to get access to these prices. The simpler you keep this, the faster you will grow. So move fast with simplicity.
Mr. Curry Russell, we appreciate your time. We appreciate your words of wisdom. We appreciate all the tips and your vision and your mission to serve and help the team. And from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of everybody here in our Go Givers team, I'd like to thank you for your leadership and your support. As always, we love you, and we're there to keep it going. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Trevor. And if anybody, like I said, let them reach out if they need to reach out. But I'm going to go back and spend some time with my son.
You got it, buddy. Enjoy your weekend with your family. Take care, guys.
Thank you, guys. Welcome to the team.
Awesome. Thanks, Curry. Okay, that was great. Thanks to have Curry Russell here. So you all got a chance to meet him. So now we're going to get to the second half of our training. And I think, like, I want to touch on a couple of things. And it's very important to understand that Curry Russell, and I'm going to reinstate again, has 200 plus people frontline that he signed up, but there are only 5 teams that have created him a team of 23,000 plus. And how did that happen? One of them is our team, of course. We contribute towards that 5, so I'm one of that team. How did this all happen? It all happened because of the tap rooting process that we've talked about and trained about on our calls. You can sign up as many people as you want. Go crazy like Curry did, and a lot of people did online. But they really don't know who the leaders are because they get lost in the cracks. You don't know who signs up with you if they sign up online, unless you have a relationship with them or you meet them or they're on a Zoom call where you identify your leaders. You understand what I'm talking about, right? Now, me, on the other hand, here are my numbers. Here are my numbers. And you tell me, besides laughing, tell me how this happened. Now, guess how many people I signed up? I signed up 22 people, myself, frontline, 22. Out of 22, 5 out of 22 are my family. So I literally signed up 17 people. And now from the 17 people, we have a team of over 8,000. How did that happen? It happened through identifying leaders. And how would we identify leaders if we do not see them or hear them or speak to them? We don't know who they are. Yes or yes, you understand what I'm saying, right? Give me a thumbs up so I understand that you're talking. So that's the reason why we have a different work strategy. We have a different structuring strategy. We have a different building strategy as leaders. We just signed up a whole new team of leadership, and I think it's going to explode right now. The person that started this leadership team that just launched last week, is on my 12th level. It took me 11 people to find the 12th person that is going to explode and probably be the first crown diamond in our team on the 12th level. Do you know how that happened? Because all the people above showed up to Zoom calls and we identified them, including this new leader that's on this call right now. We're going to talk about that. Now, here's the reason why I'm saying this, guys, is that's why if you realize we've done two amazing shifts in the team over the weekend. The first thing we did was we created a Telegram group chat for the people that really want to stay abreast with what's going on in their live good or be engaged to whenever they want to, right? Yes or yes. Because there are some who don't want to be engaged. They just join for the sake of, for whatever reason, whatever. I don't know. But we got to respect their time, right? You got to respect their privacy as well. So I don't want to bombard them on the group chats when they're not even interested to read or hear or see anything. You understand what I mean, right? Now, as the team is growing, if they join the chat groups on WhatsApp, the new people cannot see what was previously on the chat. So that means you got to resend that stuff. Now on Telegram, whatever stuff that I've posted over the last 24 hours, anybody at any time jumps on that chat group on Telegram, they can browse and see everything that was there. So nobody gets and feels left out. Make sense? Number two is the people that join the Telegram group chat have voluntarily decided or informed us that they want to be involved. You got it? Now, the third thing that happened, so you got to understand why I created it. So the two other group chats we had a 90-day group chat and the Achievers, that's going to be deleted very soon. So please, I recommend and I hope you can reinforce with your teams to get on the Telegram group chat, because I won't delete the group chats, but I won't be posting anything there. There's no point, right? Make sense? And everybody knows how to get on Telegram, so they all plug in. Or you have to create your group chat, and then you can feed them with information. It's your decision. Make sense? We are all leaders here. Got it? Sounds good, guys? The second reason is I have now given you a schedule that we are going to be doing Zoom calls pretty much every day. It's going to be nuts. So everybody's got the schedule and the links, right? The URLs for the Zoom calls. It's all scheduled down. So we got Monday, we got 2 Zoom calls in the afternoon, right? For Europe and North America, of course. On Tuesday, we're going to have 3 Zoom calls, 1 in the night for North America too. And the same thing goes for Thursday. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, we got 2 during the daytime, North American time, 1 in the night. Guess what's ready to happen? You will not hear excuses from anybody, because everybody now is right there. Who's excited about that? Like, you got a schedule set now. You bring people when you want. You know where it is. You know the Zoom links. You know the times. No babysitting, no reminding going out, because I don't want to bombard people with just saying, be there, be there, be there, because, that's not how we do things, right? We want people we want to invite them to follow. We don't want to bombard them with stuff if they don't want to be there. Make sense? Everybody's clear with that? So leadership, we are all here on this leadership call. Like Curry says, he does not talk to anybody besides his leaders, because we are the serious ones. The rest of the people, he couldn't be bothered. They joined for whatever reason. No point. So you work with people who want to work alongside with you. Sounds good, guys? Yeah? So moving forward, manage your time. Manage your time. Because it's very important. We all have a life besides live good. I'm sure we all do, right? Manage your time. Spend time with people who really want to do this. Don't force anybody. You cannot. The third thing I want to talk about is the the spillover. I sent you a video today on the Telegram group chat that talks about spillover, because you got to understand that Live Good's compensation plan is designed that you can earn up to $2,000 a month without recruiting anybody. It's in the compensation plan because the system is designed that way. But the video I posted today shows you how the matrix fills. In in other words, I hope you comprehended that when people join, like you guys are, some of you just getting started today or this week, the people that join you right in the early days, like right now, they're going to benefit the most. If people join you later, it's difficult to get the spillover. Make sense? Yes. And that video demonstrates that to a certain degree. Okay. For me, and like for you guys now that I've kind of reinstated and trying to encourage you to put your family members there, because you don't know who is going to lead you to who. When I talked about this leader, the first leader that joined last week on the 12th level, the 11 people above the 12th person is going to benefit. But it took a little time, but somebody found somebody found somebody found somebody. You understand what happened here? Imagine your family members right on top and benefits from everybody. You could have a diamond under your family member eventually, where your family member can earn up to $2,000 or whatever without referring anybody, right? Just being positioned there. That's important to understand. So please, as much as we try not to overpromise people using the you can get paid up to 2,000 without doing anything, we don't advertise that. But as leaders here on this call, it's happened. It will continue to happen. I have given spillover to all the people in my team that joined me in the early days, unless if you're a leader, like there's a gentleman right here on this call who was a leader. He's the only person among my 17 people that did not get any spillover from me. Why? Is because his business took off. He didn't wait for spillover. He's not a spillover waiter. The rest were. Guys, you understand what I'm saying? Yes, everybody's clear about that spillover stuff and how the matrix is structured, especially the new people here, the new leaders here. Understand that spillover is a magical thing because all your front line go in that matrix, everybody helping everybody. And if you have some prospects or your friends or family that are in the mix, it's going to be magically blooming in abundance financially for people that you love the most, that partners and works along with you and positions themselves with you and your vision and mission as you build your Live Good team today. Pretty cool, right? So I know we talked about how to invite people or how to share Live Good, right? Because that is one of our topics. I'm going to touch on that because that's very important. Because now that we've got some serious momentum in the team, we got some amazing people here. We got some people that have been around in the team for a little while that are just taking off right now. It's amazing. It's amazing to see how over a period of time, just about timing. It's all about timing. We've got a very big call with like Jennifer on Monday with an amazing person that is going to be exploding this if the call goes well. You got a one-on-one call. It will go well. But the very fact she was willing to be on with us, guys, so there is so much of action and activity and excitement. It's contagious. It's very contagious. So stay plugged in. Stay plugged in. It's all about being patient. It's all about being patient and having the right mindset while you are being patient. because you will attract depending on your vibration level. So keep that energy level up. Okay, sounds good. So let's talk about a few role plays, which I'm going to do right now to invite people to hear about Live Good. And I'm going to use live testimonies. These are not like scripts, okay? These are live testimonies, all right? So people that have actually gone through that inviting process themselves. Is that cool? Yes? Okay. The first person I want to talk about or to do a role play is with Rob Chahal. Rob, I see the camera on. I don't know. Rob's not keeping too well, I know, but if he's back there, Rob, if you're there, please unmute your line. So Rob is one of the people that I shared Live Good with when I first joined Live Good. Now, Rob is a network marketer, but Rob has also had some health challenges, and he's past 70 years old, and he had serious health challenges when I shared Live Good with him. So I approached Rob, and he's right there on this line. I approached Rob and I said, Rob, check out this company. Amazing compensation plan, but also take a look at the products. Rob, can you just share with them 1 minute, 2 minutes, why you joined Live Good? I just told you that. That was all I told you when I sent you the link. Go ahead. 2 minutes.
Yeah. Thank you, Trevor, and good morning, everybody. Good evening. I was diagnosed with prostate cancer stage 4 in December last 2022, and it was February when Trevor sent me the link, and I looked at it, and I was actually bedridden at that time. I had a prostate, the bag put on, with the catheter. I could not go out and pee. But anyway, cut the story short, I looked at it and I started looking at the prices because at that time I was buying a lot of health products from health food store from my town. And I looked at the prices and that was after actually I pre-enrolled because I did not think twice because it came from Trevor that I respect so much. And so I pre-enrolled and I looked at the prices. Then I signed up right away and sent out the same message to about 5, 6 people, and 5 of them signed up. And that gave me the encouragement. I said, there is something in it. I'm not the only one, thinking that this is good. So I started working on it while I was trying to cure myself. I was in bed for about 7 months after I joined. I was not able to go out anywhere, talk to anybody. But from home, from my bed, I started building and I became platinum, I think, in July or August. Okay, I'm working towards my diamond, and thanks to Trevor, I thank him every day. Even though for the last couple of months I wasn't doing much, but still the checks keep coming. And
awesome. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate you, buddy. Rob has a fantastic story. He was bedridden. Trevor still sent him the link, understanding he's a network marketer and he has health challenges. He saw both aspects of it, joined. So he has a team. He's one of my top platinum rank achievers, has a team of over 1,000 people in his team on his way to diamond. No excuse. On the bed, bedridden, still got to platinum. He's basically his cancer's right down. God bless you. It's been a miracle because Live Good products work. Okay, awesome. The next person I want to get on is do we have Hanley here? Hanley, can you unmute?
Hi, Trevor. Yes.
Is George around? Is Rion here? Rion?
No, I don't think he's on, but let me check. But I don't think so.
No, that's fine. Hanley, can you just share with everybody how Rion invited you to the Zoom call and why you came and what you saw and why you're here blowing up Live Good.
Okay, yeah, Rian contacted me and he told me that he's got a wonderful opportunity, and but he didn't want to mention a name. And I said, well, I need to know what it is because due to the fact that I'm a network, I'm getting approached from everyone, when I've got a network. And when he said Live Good, I said, oh, you know, 5 people approached me last year with Live Good, and I'm also involved in a few others. And when I just quickly Googled it, I saw those products, and we were already involved in about 3 or 4 of them that's got products. And then I told the other people, no, I'm not interested. And then he said, honey, do me a favor and just jump on the Zoom with Trevor. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll just do this for the sake of pleasing you, but I'm not really interested in it. So I was very negative when I jumped on the Zoom that Monday night with Trevor. And I actually was lying on my bed and I thought, when I fall asleep, that's also fine because just that I can see my name there, just to please him. And after about 15 minutes of Trevor's, and we were, I think, about 7 or 8 people on the Zoom. I think it was a private Zoom. It wasn't one of your normal Zooms. And then I actually sat upright and I thought, right, this is something else. And I actually said that night, listen, I've got a lot of questions because I wasn't sure about this membership thing because we are indoctrinated with this thing. It must be a product. So the membership thing was a new thing to me, I must be honest. But nevertheless, the next day, I did my due diligence and I did my homework, and I came across a video from one of the top MLM attorneys. And then I had peace of mind. And then I said, okay, I think this is for us. And then I had another Zoom that night, and I asked you a few questions. And yeah, I basically started today, a week ago, actually, that I started. And I think I've got about 78 people in my team in total. So yeah, it's just an amazing journey. And this is nothing. This is the tip of the iceberg. It's actually a quarter of the tip of the iceberg with what we are busy with. We had a brilliant meeting with Simon yesterday. These guys I actually just told George now that I've made a big mistake because he asked me to send him the link and I completely forgot. But nevertheless, I'm glad it's recorded. So I'll definitely send him the recording. So this is actually my fault that he's not on the line. But yeah, Trevor, I cannot say, obviously, first of all, to God, thanks. And then secondly, to you and Rian. But this is an amazing journey. And it's definitely to change people's lives. That is what our company is all about. And I'm just so amped to get going with this on a big, big, big scale. And we actually got a call from another crowd which has got an ecosystem of 6.5 million people in one of our provinces. And the lady who's in charge of it, I had a very high-level briefing with her this morning, and we're having a full-on, presentation on Monday. But in principle, she's in. So I think there's a lot of excitement coming. And yeah, I'm actually, we're doing it for the team and obviously for you guys as well, because without you, I told you, without an upline, with the likes of yourself, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's going to be much more difficult. So I really want to thank you on behalf of my whole team that you are really a blessing in our lives. Thanks.
Thank you, Hanley. So guys, the reason why I got Hanley to talk right now is for a number of reasons. And we got a few more role plays and live proven results to show you, okay? So Hanley, how long have you been in network marketing? Hanley?
28 years. 28 years.
Hanley's been in network marketing for 28 years. What is the largest team you have built in your businesses before?
Okay, my last network that I've built out 7.8 million in total in about 11 months.
Okay, so she had 7.8 million people in her business, in her last business. So here's important to understand now. You got to understand Rian, who introduced Hanley. Rian owns a telecom company in South Africa. He owns a telecom company. He joined instantly when he came to a Zoom call. Why? Telecom professionals and owners understand residual income. So Rian joined instantly. Now Rian goes to Hanley. You heard what Hanley said. The first most important thing that Hanley said was 5 other people introduced her last year to Live Good. I hope you got that. So here's my tip to you. If you approach anybody online, offline, and if they have heard about Live Good or they were approached about Live Good or they even signed up in Live Good but did nothing, please encourage them to come and listen to the real version of Live Good. Would you do me that favor? Yes or yes? Say, if you are part of Live Good and you were part of it and you were approached and you are not in Live Good, please do yourself a favor. Come and listen to the correct version of Live Good. Where do they come? On a Zoom call. Rian could have signed up Hanley by just signing her the link. She would not sign up, number one. Number two is Rian came to the Zoom call, so he will duplicate the same system and get his people to the next Zoom call. Yes or yes? People will do what you do. Got it? Yes or yes? Everybody's clear with that, right? So you understand it's not just a role play. I'm giving you learning. There's a learning lesson there. Number 3, Hanley wanted to do her due diligence. Yes? If you are all on the Telegram group chat, I have posted 3 videos talking about compliance. So you have the ammunition now. If anybody talks or explains, so Hanley doesn't have to go on Google to find a video about compliance, you now have it right here with you to send it to your prospects. Yes or yes? And then what did I tell Hanley to do when I met her for 2 hours after that initial meeting? I gave her the roadmap to Diamond. In 1 week, she has 78 people, but they're all leaders. Everybody's clear? How did you learn something out of Hanley's experience, right? Was that a learning experience for you, right? Here's the next experience. Do we have Carol here? Carol, are you here? Carol, are you here?
Yeah, hi, Gerald. Trevor, I'm here.
Who's that, Carol or Gerald?
It's Carl. It's Gerald,
Carl.
Gerald. Carl, yeah.
Okay, so Carol, do me a favor. There you are. Carol, how did Hanley introduce you to Live Good? I know you're a super successful, great businessman. How did Hanley introduce you to attend and hear about Live Good?
Well, it actually, to be honest, it's Hanley and myself are involved with a couple of other business ventures. We think alike. I think that's important. People that think alike gathers together. So we share a lot in terms of what's going on in the world and what opportunities are out there. And because I know Hanley and I know the way she thinks and how she operates with other businesses, she immediately called me and said, well, here's something that I think you would be interested. And the most important thing for me always is when I get something from Hanley, I would always know that Hanley did her homework. So it's actually quite a easy thing to believe what Hanley is telling me in terms of you don't have to go the whole due diligence part yourself. Just believe what I'm telling you, and I'm going to send you 2 videos. Look at the 2 videos and give me some feedback and actually what you think about it. And that's where it actually started. And immediately when I saw what this business is all about, the biggest part is that you don't sell a product, you sell an opportunity for people to become a member of a massive organization that can benefit everyone out there without costing you a lot of money. And the one thing that actually struck me was the fact that the compensation plan is something that I've never seen before, especially on the residual income basis. Because
Awesome.
I always say that if you're involved in something, you put your heart and effort into something, it needs to be for the long run, not the short run, the long run.
Carol, which were the two videos that you saw that Hanley sent you?
The one was the explanation of the compensation plan, and the other one was, I think, where the CEO, I can't remember his name now. Well, actually, we talked about live good. So those were the two.
Okay, so perfect. So two lessons to learn from that one, guys. Hanley has a relationship with him. Do we all have relationships with people? Yes, yes. Do we all have business relationships or people that we know, like, and trust? Yes, we all do. What did Hanley tell him? Watch the two videos and give me your feedback. You caught that, I hope. And what did he do? He watched the two videos and he got it. Do we all have people? It's a very simple process, guys. You just have to know who you're talking to. Yes, everybody understands that, right? Know your client, just like the banks do. They got to know the client to do KYC. That's KYC. Same thing here. We all have people in our inner circle. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter. But keep it simple. Carol came to my Zoom call and he brought another couple of people. I'm not sure if KJ is here. KJ owns a solar company in South Africa, who's part of the team now. He's going to go crazy because he's an entrepreneur, a businessman, credibility. But we also have Gerald. Gerald, can you unmute your line, please?
Hi, Trevor.
Hey, Gerald. How long have you been in network marketing?
Since 1996. My first company was obviously the Herbalife. Met Mr. Jim around, went quite crazy. And it's been in about 46 different companies, had multiple income streams. But I've got quite a few skills that I work with leadership. I love building a team of leaders and then let the leaders go to their community.
What was the reason and how did Carol invite you to hear about Live Good and come on the Zoom call?
We've been involved in business models, but we haven't spoken for quite a while. And when Carl sent to me something, I put it on the back burner. The next day I had a look at it, looked at quite a few videos. But businessforhome.org is the point of reference I always go to. When I saw Live Good's name there, I've had a few people that contacted me about Live Good, but they've never been persistent in saying, have a look. And phoned Carl, I said, listen, we need to talk. We had a conversation and I said, well, where's the support? Because I believe in a community of support people. Because if you've got a community that support people, then you will get the shooters, the people that shoot out in the networks. And that's how I met you. Went on a call and I immediately started doing my own homework. I've been doing homework for the last 4 days, looking at videos, sleeping very little, because I want to know and make sure that I've got something that I can run with. And I see a big opportunity here. There's a million people in the first year is little.
So guys, you understand what happened here? Who understood the inviting process here now? Gerald is the person pioneering the Telegram group chat. He created it all. He suggested that we create that because all the people that keep adding on to the new team members, they can all see the stuff. And thanks to Gerald, we are here on Telegram today. That's what we are looking for as leaders. We are looking for support. We are looking for help. We are looking for working together alongside it to help everybody win in the entire team. And that's what I gave you 3 scenarios. I can go on and on, but don't forget Hanley. Hanley is on my 12th level. And there's one person here. I'm not sure if he's on. Brett, are you on here, Brett?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, Brett is there. Awesome. Brett, can you do me a favor? Can you tell everybody, when did you join Live Good?
September.
September. Brett joined Live Good in September. And when did you recruit? When did you find Colleen?
Colleen was the very first person I recruited.
In September.
Yeah, well, it was late September, so I think it was in October.
So why did Colleen take that long to introduce Rion to Live Good?
Well, we worked together. We built a list for her, and we spoke to Rion initially, and then he was just very, very busy, so we couldn't get into Zooms or anything. But we just kept in touch with him over time, sent him little clips of the trainings and presentations. And a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, he called me and said, "Listen, let's just take a closer look at this. Tell me more about what it's about." And so we started chatting, and he said, "I know somebody that's going to be absolutely fantastic at this. Her name is Hanley, and let's get her onto a Zoom." And there we go. So yeah.
So it's important to understand here, guys. Brett has joined Live Good in our team in September. He stuck around. He found Colleen right away. Colleen stuck around. Why? Because they're plugged into the system. They show up on Zoom calls. They're always there. And then when the time was right, they introduced Rion to the Zoom call. Rion signed up, got Hanley, and now it's all going to explode. So the tip to get out of there is stay plugged in. You never know. You never know when the time is right. It's all about timing and staying plugged in and understanding the vision, the mission, and attending the trainings. Brett has never missed a Zoom call. He's always there. He's always bringing people. This is one of Brett's teams. That's ready to explode. But Brett has a couple of other teams. Brett, how many people have you signed up directly? Brett, how many people have you signed up? You're muted.
Sorry. About 12 people directly, but this fire from Hanley has brought a new spirit to things. So watch the space.
And have you done network marketing before, Brett?
I have touched here and there, but never very seriously.
Okay, there you go. So somebody like that never has had success with network marketing. So you got to understand that every one of us have been introduced to network marketing before at some point in our lives. We all have, right? Yes or yes? So nobody's here is anybody special. Everybody's sticking around. Everybody's here for the long term. You never know who knows who. It's all about who knows who. Please, guys, stay in the zone. We've got more and more people that we will continuously be talking and training you. Live testimonies, I'm not here to give you scripts, trust me. I know they don't work. I want you to see a live demo, okay? And we're going to continuously do coaching. We're going to do trainings. We're going to do every single thing that we want and we can as leaders collectively to help every single one of us on this winning team to achieve your goals and your dreams. So I'm going to stop the recording right now. So we've pretty much finished the most important part of our training. A couple of things.